morning, Mount Vernon Junior High. I'm Ellen.
And I'm Brooke.
And it's time for your morning broadcast. But before we get to today's breaking news, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now on to today's announcements. Remember, students, that in order to attend the BMX convocation with the high-flying performers, you must sell at least 6 fundraiser items. If you sell at least 10 orders, you not only will get to watch it, you will have an opportunity to get to meet the performers and get autographs after the convocation. Make an effort to reach this goal over the weekend. Want to win a free trip to Purdue University? Expand your vocabulary. Compete with other schools for individual and team awards. If so, consider joining the Spell Bowl team. You don't have to spell out loud like they do on TV. If you are interested in learning more, bring a friend and learn about joining the team. There will be a meeting during advisory Friday morning in the art room, 602. Come and learn how to help the Spell Bowl team qualify for state. And now to Tanner with sports.
Thanks, girls. In sports action, the 7th and 8th grade football team took on Wrights last night. The 7th grade was defeated, but the 8th grade won a hard-fought game 8-0. Any cross-country runners practice this Saturday need to see Miss Dillon today. Cross-country practice next week will be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, after school until 4 p.m. Any 6th grade girls interested in playing volleyball, pick up information in the office for the Fall Volleycat League. This practice will be Tuesday, August 23rd. Any students interested in the MV Parks and Recs fall activities, you can pick up information packet in the office. The St. Louis Cardinals kick off a big 3-game series this afternoon against the Cubs. It's do or die time for the Cards if they hope to catch the red-hot Brewers. Back to you guys.
For your culinary delight, walking tacos, corn, milk. Today's happy birthdays go out to Ryan Sharp, Alex Burkhart, Shane Schaefer, Hunter Van Zant, and Mrs. Reeves. This week's word of the week is disgruntled. D-I-S-G-U-N-T-L-E. It's a verb and it says make discontent. Please remember as you go through the day to do your personal best in all you do. Treat others as you would like to be treated and do what's right because it's the right thing to do. And have a terrific day. And now to Mr. Jones with a couple reminders.
Thank you. We've got a couple of quick reminders. We're going to start our pride drawings starting Monday. We're going to draw for some lollipops during lunch, and then we'll have bigger prizes drawn on Friday morning for the students that were nominated all week. We wanted to wait till we had some of the tickets. Reminder, when you get a ticket from a teacher, put it in the bucket labeled with your grade on it in the cafeteria, and each day we'll draw from those for the small treats during lunch. You can use those also to, if you show the supervisor, to get to sit on the stage or outside if the weather's okay. Also, the 8th grade football players, since you guys had a great game and win last night, if you want to ask the supervisors if you can sit outside if it's not raining, go ahead and do that today. Also, after school and before school also, but especially after school, we're getting some students that are in the front of the high school and walking through the high school. That is against our rules. You cannot do that. It's a safety issue. You're not supposed to be up in front of the high school when the buses are pulling in. You need to stay away from there. If we get word that you're still doing that, we'll have to take care of that. There are a few kids that have parents that work at the high school, and they have informed me, and we do let them go over there to meet their parents. But otherwise, junior high students need to stay out of the high school. Bus supervision. When you guys are waiting for the bus after school, remember you need to stay inside. If you don't ride an early bus, go out, get on it. If your parents are out in the north parking lot, walk across the crosswalk, get in the car, take off, have a good evening. But if you have to wait at all, you stay inside until the supervisor comes, meets you, and escorts you outside. Once outside, reminder to all staff members and the students need to be on the sidewalk and need to pick a spot, sit down. If you need to move and talk to somebody, just handle it like the young ladies and gentlemen that you are. Go up to the supervisors and say, hey, may I please go over here and talk to this person? I forgot to ask them something. But don't bounce around and go from group to group to group. Find a spot, stay there, handle things well. Cell phones need to stay off and in your locker. After school hours, if you get a message from mom or dad about transportation, they might be running late and have an important message to get you, that's fine if you take that message. But once you're done, put it away. We're not going to have cell phones out to text friends or to make phone calls and socialize. It's a tool. We have allowed that exception in our rules. But once you're done, we need to follow the rules and be respectful of our people around us that are waiting for their buses and things also, and put it in their pocket. If a staff member asks you to put it away, that's when it becomes an issue, is if you don't put it away. Let's see. Also, make sure that when you're sitting out there, be careful. When the buses pull up, don't just go running towards the bus. They don't stop that fast. We want to make sure everybody gets home safe, so stay back from the curb until you know the bus has stopped. If you miss your bus, you can't go running up to the high school and jump on it there. That's against the rules too. Like we said, junior high students shouldn't be in the high school. What you do is you come to our office, we'll contact your parents and try to help you get home. Have a great weekend and a safe weekend. And now we've got a couple messages from Mr. Crandall and Mr. Purvis.
Hey, Mr. Crandall, you ready to talk about a few things this morning?
Sure.
Yeah,
Let's go.
we're excited about 3 opportunities that are going to be offered very soon. Let's start with Student Council. The Mount Vernon Junior High Student Council is made up of students from each advisory in grades 6 through 8. The council meets on the 2nd and 4th Friday each month, and these meetings are held in the Media Center from 7:25 to 7:55. And the Student Council hopes to continue Spirit Day activities, monthly projects, and Teacher Appreciation Week. The Student Council is also involved in Community Canned Food Program. The students will collect, count, and box the canned food for some needy families in our community. This year's Student Council, students must purchase a shirt, Mr. Crandall. They must, okay? So you'll need about $10, okay? You'll be expected to wear that every meeting and for every event. Now this year, Mrs. Angel is going to be joining the Student Council. And I'm very excited about that. I asked her last year, and she seemed pretty enthusiastic about it. Yeah. Requirements of students: you must present a speech to the advisory class, which addresses the following topics. And you can get this paper from me a little later today. Why are you a good candidate? What are your previous service accomplishments? And how are you willing to help the school? Donate your time, volunteer, whatever, okay? You know, at the beginning, people like to say, hey, I want to be on student council. I can do all those things. And then they show up, and not all the time they're ready to do it.
I can work on student council?
Oh, okay. Now, you're required to maintain good grades, ladies and gentlemen, and participate in these events. And please think carefully before you apply for this position, okay? And you'll be excused from the student council if you fail any course or receive a referral to the office during the year. All right. A detailed list of the Constitution will be provided upon your membership to Student Council. Okay, teachers, on that day, whatever day you choose, it may be any day next week, okay, make sure the students know what day you're choosing, and you will allow speeches and voting to take place in your room. You will tally those votes and send an email to me or to Mrs. Angel, and then we will put it together. All right, that's student council.
Sounds
How about FCA?
All right. We'll talk a few minutes about FCA. FCA stands for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Wow.
And we meet every Tuesday morning at 7:30 in room 318. That's my room. And we want to encourage everyone who has an interest in sports. You don't have to be an athlete necessarily, but we talk about sports and how we can live for God through sports. We eat a lot of times in the mornings. We do a lot of service projects, and we like to see my room so full of people we have to find someplace else to meet. Tuesday morning, 7:30 in the morning. I know it's early. It's early to get up.
Every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday.
For the whole year?
For the whole year.
Wow.
Now, some of you guys get here a little bit late, maybe 7:40. Come on down anyway. The majority of people are in the gym anyway, and you're sitting there, maybe just wondering what you're going to do. Let's do something positive. Come down to 318. So, I want to see you there.
All right, that's outstanding.
How about Bobcat Gym?
Oh, Bobcat Gym. Is it time?
I believe it is.
Is it already to add some muscle?
It's time to add more muscle.
Oh, wow. If you are interested in becoming a Bobcat Gym member, if you're willing to add muscle to that already puny physique like Mr. Kozlowski does every night, you will find that help from us what day is that?
It would be every Monday and every
Monday.
Thursday, too.
Monday and Thursday. Monday and Thursday. What do you need? What do they need, Mr. Crandall?
Well, first thing you need is you have to have a physical form on file with Mrs. Ziegler. No form, no lifting. That's the way it is, and you can come down and look at the weights, smell the weights, be there, but you cannot touch the weights. So, got to have that on file, and once you have that, you're good to go. Now, we also have a special surprise possibly next semester. Wow. There's a chance that people who are in Bobcat Gym may have their own personal trainer. And it won't be Mr. Purvis or myself.
No. Yeah, we're gonna watch, train ourselves.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you will also need to get a form from Mr. Crandall. If you'll print some of those later today.
We'll do that.
All right. You get a form from Mr. Crandall. That's just okaying from your parents. If you want to work out, see us. All right. I believe that's all we have, Mr. Crandall.
That's it. We'll see you later on today.
I'll see you too.
All right.